if you've been travelling on Melbourne public transport for about the last few weeks, or months even, 2 months, you've been able to travel for free. Now that has finally come to an end, and with that there's been some changes to ticketing as well. And I'll explain to them I'll explain to you what that is in a few minutes. Across the last week, you might be seeing these starting to pop up more around Melbourne. Myki, MasterCard and Visa. That is going to be the future from tomorrow pretty much. And I'll explain to you what lines are getting them in just a minute. So currently it was only the Craigieburn, Upfield, Ballarat and Seymour lines, where, well, I guess Seymour, you get to see more things, especially with the new payment method thing. Now coming from the 7th of June, multiple lines will get them, including the Werribee, Williamstown, Craigieburn, Upfield, Sunbury, Cranbourne and Pakenham lines. Now they'll start to see the new Visa MasterCard thing, which means you can actually use the new system with a credit card, debit card. I don't think Visa prepaid cards are included as of yet. So it'll be quite interesting to see like what it's going to look like in the future. Then coming from the next Sunday, which is the 14th, the Belgrade, Liddell, Alamein, Glen Waverley, Hurstbridge and Myrna lines will all get the new payment system, which again means credit card, debit card, cards like that. So yeah, it will be a pretty good experience. Now let's talk about why they're changing it. Now the number one reason why they're changing it is because just of modernisation. Because like we're in a world where you can actually take a card with you, and like we don't have to worry about second-hand things like cash and all that. So that is why they're changing it. And if you're like me, I use my Myki card all the time, and then you have to buy a new one. So, but then with the credit card one, you might just go like, oh, okay, I've got my card, that's it. Who is eligible for the new contactless payment systems? Unfortunately, it's just going to be the full fare ones at the moment. I'm not sure how they're going to do the concession, like if you're under 18, but like I think with like certain banks and stuff, the card like knows. For example, when you like open up your bank account, you need to have your like proof of age and stuff. So, like for example, if you're like 18 years old or older, the card will know because it's linked. But I don't know how they're going to implement that. So like, what I mean is like how your card knows. Like if you're 18 and you try and like purchase, I don't know, something that's age restricted, then your card won't work because obviously you're not old enough to buy it. It's just like, hang on, what's going on? So I don't know how they're going to implement that into cards, but that's just an idea. But for healthcare cards, seniors, I'm not 100% sure, so yeah. Where will you be able to use the contactless system? Unfortunately, it's only going to be available on trains, so I'm not sure when it will be available on trams, buses, but I'm assuming it's going to be a similar process of certain depots, certain lines and routes will get it, and then roll it out eventually like the train, but we don't know. So if you're on a bus or tram, you still need your physical Myki card. What you can do in the meantime is make the most of the half price fares that are going on at the moment. So yeah, by catching a bus you'll get half price all the way up until the end of the year, and then hopefully by the end of the year all the normal fares will come via digital cards. So hang on to your Myki card for a little bit longer. Yeah, I know, I'm filming here and there's no tram coming. I thought there was, but I just missed the last one. So yeah. Hey, well I hope I've explained the changes well, and yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hope everyone has a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.